Để record lại.
Recording in progress.
Okay. Okay, yeah. Sophie, welcome to the IELTS speaking test today. Yeah. Usually in the real test, the examiner will say something like this. Okay. The speaking test is being recorded, so that I will read out some information now. This is the IELTS speaking test, or the speaking test for the International English Language Testing System, conducted on the April 29th of 2024 at, say, IDP Center, VN 104. The candidate is Phi, the candidate number is, and then the examiner name is that. Okay, so hello. My name is Nguyễn Hiếu. Can you tell me your full name, please?
My full name is Nguyễn Đức Phi, or you can call me Philip.
Charlotte?
Philip.
Philip. Okay,
Yeah,
Philip. Can you tell me where you're from, Philip?
My hometown is Vĩnh Phúc, is a small province in the north of Hanoi. But I'm currently living in Hanoi for my work.
Okay. Can I see your identification, please?
Yeah, here.
Okay, thank you. That's fine. Now, so in this first part, I would like to ask you some questions about yourself. Okay. Let's first talk about where you're living now. Okay. Do you currently live in a house or an apartment?
Well, I'm currently renting an apartment in the center of Hanoi. So it's a small one, but yeah, it's enough for me.
Okay. How long have you been living there?
Well, I've been staying here, living here for 2 years for this apartment, but I started renting apartments since I study university 8 years.
Okay. What do you like most about the place that you live now?
There isn't many things I like, mainly because it's near my office and it's convenient for traveling to work.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in the future, do you want to move to another place?
Yes, absolutely. I dream of having an apartment by my own. I buy it. So yeah, I'm saving to buy it in the future.
Okay, thank you. Now, so that should be enough about homes. Yeah, let's move on to
Yeah,
talk about video games. Okay,
yeah.
have you ever played a video game?
Well, I did, but it's a very long time ago when I was in high school. It's called League of Legends, but I don't play right now. Yeah.
Okay. Do you think that people these days they spend too much time on playing video game?
Well, I think it depends on the kinds of people. If they find it was their entertainment, like activities, they can feel comfortable playing it for a long time. So I think it's doesn't matter. Yeah.
Okay. Are you interested in playing video game on your own or with other people?
Well, I prefer the team playing more than playing alone. It's more interesting and like have other people talking with and to also it also helps you to improve your skill and yeah, it's more fun.
Okay. What skill?
Like skill in the games, not skill in real life. Like you can like in some games you can play faster, you can shoot the enemies more precise, right?
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, now let's talk about crowded places. Okay,
Mm,
places that have a lot of people.
okay.
Are there many places or crowded places where you live?
Well, absolutely. Living in a crowded city like Hanoi, a lot of people here. So, yeah, a lot of places that, always has people, like coffee shops, some, especially the famous ones, and movie theaters. Well, whenever I come there, there are people already there, and sometimes it's really crowded, and I don't want to stay there, and I come back home. Yeah.
Okay. So would you prefer to have a vacation in a crowded places?
No, I don't want it. I prefer a quiet place where I can relax and, just enjoy some peaceful places in on the beach or in the mountainous areas, right? Okay.
Okay. So that should be enough about part one of the speaking test, okay? Now I will share you my screen and we will move on to part two. So in this part, you're going to have 1 minute to make some notes and 2 minutes
Mhm.
to speak about a topic, okay?
Yeah.
Do you understand what you have to do?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, so here is your topics for today. I would like you to describe a major environmental problem in your country and suggest a possible solution to it. Okay? You can tell me what that is. Is it how serious the problem is? What is the possible solution that you can think of? And how will that solution be conducted? Okay? So, do you have your pen and paper ready with you?
Yeah, I have it.
Okay,
So,
so 1 minute for you starts now.
yeah, thank you.
Okay, 1 minute is up.
Okay.
Could you start speaking now, please?
Okay. So I want to talk about the air pollution, which is very serious right now in Hanoi City, where I live. And it's very serious because according to the air quality index, as I remember, Hanoi is becoming the most polluted in terms of air, the air quality. So there are many reasons cause the problem, like a lot of vehicles, especially private vehicles. So yeah, exhausted fumes that being released in the air. Secondly, I think there are some provinces around Hanoi, like Bắc Ninh and Bắc Giang, that have industrial zones, many. So, that's kind of industrial zones also release a lot of, polluted air, and the wind brings it to the capital. So, okay, that is two main sources of the air pollutants. And I think to increase the air pollutions, I mean the air quality in Hanoi, the government should do some action such as limited the cars on the road, I mean private vehicles, even motorbikes. Um, Example, charging fee whenever a car entering the capital is a one possible solution. Secondly, the government should, issue some policies like moving in those industrial zone far away from Hanoi, like to different provinces. And yeah, I think I hope that can increase the air quality, especially at this moment, because it now causes a severe problem to the health condition of the inhabitants in Hanoi right now. Like problems such as breathing, problems for children and for old people. So yeah, that's the major problem I want to talk about. And yeah, that is the thing I dislike when I'm living in Hanoi.
Okay, thank you. Right, so we've been talking a bit about some environmental problems that we have been experiencing in our country, right? So now I would like to ask you some questions related to this. Okay, let's consider first of all, why is it important for people to be aware of environmental issues?
Well, as I mentioned before, because it affects directly to our health. So people, all the citizens in Vietnam should be aware of this kind of problem, and they can do some action and to increase the quality and to decrease the environmental problems. Yeah.
Okay. When tackling the problem of environment, is it the responsibility of the government only, or is it somebody else as well?
No, I don't think not only the government, but also all the people, all the citizens, as well. Because pollutions like air pollutions, like soil pollution, or even the garbages are, thrown into the road by people. So if people don't aware of the problem they are causing, so how can we solve this? Right.
Okay. So, do you think that schools in your country teach
Mhm.
students and children enough about these problems?
Yeah, I don't think so. Schools in Vietnam, especially high school, they often teach about some subjects such as math and literatures and English, and to help the students get into university. So mainly some kind of subjects for the exam only, not for the society or the environment. Yeah.
Okay. Could you provide some examples that our governments or country have done to tackle the problem of environment?
Well, let's take air pollution for more specific that I can see the government and Hanoi governors have conducted, like they build the metro lines to, improve the public transportation. And it is a one way to reduce the number of private cars, private vehicles on the road. So it's still new, so it takes time to build more metro lines and uh, have a better infrastructure in terms of transport. So I think in the future, how it will tackle the air pollution also as noise pollution better.
Okay. Well, thank you. That is the end of the speaking test. Okay.
Oh, that's so quick.
Yeah. Normally,
Okay.
tests last only about 11 to 15 minutes or 14 minutes, I should say.